I'm Manuel Lemos, the founder and developer of the PHP classes site. And today I have a great announcement to you, a developer that has been sharing your work with many others in the PHP community out there in many countries in the world. And this initiative is intended to promote even better the work of yourself that is willing to share your work either in form as PHP packages, classes of objects, and also tutorial articles to teach others to learn how to use your own code so they can benefit the most out of your work. So this initiative is called the PHP Development Master Award, and it is intended to distinguish all of you that have been sharing not only great PHP components, but also tutorials that help others to learn, understand, and use better your work. And for that, this initiative will going to distinguish you in a contest that happens every month. And with that, you can either get recognition and eventually prizes, nice prizes like this PHP elephant, the blue one here, which is the more recent, and the others are from other vendors or from past editions. So this one is the most recent. You can earn that as prize, but there are going to be other prizes provided by other sponsors. At the time of this recording, we have not yet agreed with all the possible sponsors. That's some work that we are going to do later. But for now, let me tell you better how this initiative works in practice. So I'm going to start sharing a screen here. So here you start with the home page of the PHP classes site. And you scroll below, you see a link here that says awards. So you click here on this link, awards, and you go to the awards page. So here you can see the existing awards. This one, website design award, this was an older initiative. Eventually we'll come back to it to let you that have great interest to design great pages with good appearance so that you can apply your work to the PHP classes site. But today, the initiative that I'm going to announce is this one, PHP Development Master Award, which is also a complement to the PHP Programming Innovation Award that exists since 2004. And we have been going with it since that time until today, and we'll continue to do like forever, just like this new initiative that we are starting now. So we click on this link of the award and go to the page that provides more details. We're not going to cover this page in detail because what matters is how you can participate. So just click here and go to the bottom, and you see some instructions to follow all the steps that are necessary, but I'm going to show the steps in practice by going through all these pages. At the end of this tutorial, there will be this video that you are watching, so because you want to look at it again, you just go to this page and see the video again. So the first thing that you need to do is to contribute some classes of objects, packages made of many classes or traits or some other object-oriented structure that is available in PHP. You carry on. So these are instructions just for those that have not yet submitted their own packages. So we'll get back to that later. You go to some page with some short instructions. You continue to a form on which you will be allowed to specify whether you want to import a package that is available on GitHub or import some other repository, either in Git or Subversion, CVS, if you still use those older version control control systems, or if you prefer the traditional way of uploading files of your package, that's also okay. It's up to you. Then you move on and you finally submit the package. We're not going through the package submission process because it will be long, and what matters is to make this video short. So in the end, you'll go to a page that says My Classes. There is a link at the top here that you can see. You go to this page, and eventually you'll end up with a listing of packages that you already submitted. Even if they are not yet approved, there'll be some time for the site to moderate review and eventually improve the descriptions of your packages so they can match better what users are searching for them in search engines like Google. So we want to attract as many users as possible, so we do some kind of search engine optimization effort on your behalf so you can get as many users as possible to get greater visibility to your work. So here in this page, you can see the listing of your packages. You would click on a link of the package page that you want to submit a tutorial article. Eventually you get to one of your packages. I'm just showing one of my own. It's up to you to contribute to whatever are the blog articles with tutorials that you want to share. So here you can see the page. There's a link here that says blog. Here, blog. So when you click on the blog link, you go to the blog of your package. Each package in the PHP classes site has its own blog. It's different from the main blog of the PHP classes site. That is the blog that gets more exposure in the site. Whenever you publish an article in that blog, nearly 180,000 registered users get newsletters from the site telling other developers, oh, here's a new interesting article, come on and see it because it may be interesting to you, and you also get great exposure to your article. Last time that I checked, there is great exposure, sometimes with more than 14,000 registered users coming just to see one article. It depends on the interest of that article. To other developers, the more interesting you make your article, the better. And we can also improve the interest of your article by optimizing the titles and the descriptions for you. It's a change that we make, and that's for your own benefit. Again, it's to get more interest from users, either from those that get newsletters or from those that find your articles in search engines like Google. So here is the blog. There is a link here that says post article. Okay, you click on that link and you move on to the administration panel of your own blog. Here in this case already I've published some articles, and others are a work in progress. And you can also click below here and says submit a new blog post. You click on this link and you go to a page like this. In the case I have already written the beginning of an article. It's not yet complete, it's just for you to see. There is an editor here, and it's a visual editor. It's probably not the most powerful editor in the web. That there are others that are better. Certainly in the future recently improved this editor to make it even more friendly for you. But for now, you can just submit it. You can even go to Google Docs or some other site and write your article there. And then when we are done, you just copy and paste here. And don't worry about the formatting. We'll take care of that for you, so it looks as best as we can make it. And we also try to review the article to make the formatting consistent with the site presentation, and make your code look good. If you have pictures, that is even better. If you have videos, that is even better than just pictures. It's up to you. It's not mandatory to have pictures and videos, but if you can submit them, you can even improve the interest of that article to the other developers. So when you are done, you just come here and you just check it's ready to publish. Okay, this means that the article will go to a moderator queue. There is also another option that is very important. Here, this one that says feature in the main PHP class site blog. This means that we can make your article appear as if it was published in the main PHP class site blog, and it will get much more exposure than you will get for just if you publish. So it's very, very important. Do not forget to click on this option so you can feature in the PHP classes blog. When you are done, just flag it as ready to publish, and okay, the post will be pending in the moderator queue. That means that we'll review your article as soon as possible to make it better, as I said. And please be patient, because sometimes these articles take a lot of time to review, and we want to make them as best as we can. And we can take a good amount of time to do that review moderation process. Okay, so next we are going to show you what happens after the end of the month. We track the visitors that the site gets to your articles, and we count them. We count unique viewers. It could be logged or not logged. We try to distinguish them so we can make a unique count of those viewers. And that's very important, because we are not looking for the quantity of views, but the number of real people that actually viewed your article. So it's very important that you get a real number. We are dealing with the reality, and the numbers have to be real. Okay, and next we can show you what happens. We can go again to the home page, click on the awards link, and you will get to a page again where it is listed the available awards that are going on site. And again, go to the PHP Developer Master Award here, and you see a link here that says winners. But before that, it's very important that you read the rules. The rules show you details about how we count the articles, how they are considered to be featuring in the rankings that the site elaborates once a month. So when a month starts, we run a process that goes through our records to count the unique number of authors that have accessed your article. So, and we also are very concerned with fraud. We want to make this initiative as legitimate as possible. So some things we do not tolerate, like users creating multiple accounts to increase the number of viewers artificially. We have measures to combat that kind of fraud. So don't worry about that. We'll take care of that. We don't share details of how we do it. We don't want to help those that are not doing the right things. So just be concerned about your own articles, publish them with the greatest details that you believe that are relevant to other developers, and let us take care about the rest of the initiative. So when you go to the winners page, here you can see the listing of the editions of the site that has been going on through the years to run this award. However, the award is only starting now, so past editions will not be considered in terms of assigning prizes. So we're going to start now. What we've been doing is to track the viewers of the articles since 2016, as you may see here. So you can see that in the last month, which was April, there were quite a few articles that were published, and you can see here not only the article title, the author, and the percentage of viewers that it got in total when compared with the total number of viewers that have read articles that are tutorials about packages. You can also go to the past editions if you are interested, but as I said, in terms of assigning prizes, they do not count. Today we are in May 2021. The award itself that will assign prizes to winners will only start in the beginning of the June. Okay, so in the beginning of June, the winners will be announced, and you will know about those winners. So you will eventually get a notification email, a newsletter with the listing of the winners, and including those of May that were considering the viewers of the articles in April. But in terms of prizes, it only starts counting in May, with prize being assigned in June. Okay, so just to let you see an example of a tutorial article, here it is. This one was considered to be #1 in terms of viewers. This does not mean this article was better or worse than others. It just got more interest. We do not evaluate the quality. We just evaluate the number of viewers, and this is related with the interest. So the quality itself eventually reflects in the number of viewers, but it's not the same thing. So please be aware of this difference, and you will understand that here we try to do our best to show those articles that have got more interest. Regarding the quality, it may vary depending on your point of view. Okay, some users consider certain articles to be more greater quality, others not. This one is about a package that is quite simple, but it's still useful. It's about accessing the MySQL database. It's a very common task. Many developers that have written their own classes. This is just a tutorial that I want to show you, precisely just to show what would be a structure of an article that is a tutorial. Basically, we have a title here, and then we have 3 paragraphs that are basically a short description to let other viewers to understand what is this article about. So it's just an introduction. If the viewer is interested, he will continue to read the article. If not, he may just leave and go out do something else. Okay. In this article, you can also see a sort of table of contents. Again, this is useful for viewers to understand what is the article about. So you may decide that, oh, this article is about querying databases. Okay, is this interesting for me? Yes, no. If yes, you continue. you read the article. If no, you'll do something else. Okay, so here is just a simple structure. We have titles in big letters so people can skim the article and go through it and jump eventually to the sections of their own interest. There is some description, but there is also code. Please insert code. Developers like code. They like to see examples of code that is used. The code may be appearing some coloring. It's up to you. We let you define if you want to color the code or not. And the editor allows you to do that. So again, more sections, more text, more code. If possible, insert pictures. It's possible to insert pictures. I admit it's not trivial, but it's possible. Okay, in the future it will improve the usability of the editor, but for now you can use it to also insert pictures as well as videos. So again, the article ends usually with an encouragement to other authors to go to the package page and eventually download it, the zip archive or tar.gz or whatever is the format that you prefer, or install it with PHP Composer. PHP Composer is a very popular tool. It's a great tool. It's also a great problem, which is installing packages, eventual dependencies, which are other packages that developers need to make this package work. So if you have not learned yet about PHP Composer, go there. There's an article in the PHP classes site that teaches about that. It's not even recent, but many developers still have not learned about the PHP Composer. It's a great tool. Congratulations to the developers that have produced it. And we will try to improve the site further. After this, there is great announcements to do, hopefully soon. Stay tuned to the PHP classes marketplace, on which not only you can publish your packages, but eventually you can sell them. Maybe advanced versions, not just the basic version that is available for free to others. So we want to provide opportunities to all developers to make more money from their work, which we think it's fair. And if they make interesting packages, they get much more users than other packages that are not so interesting. So it's up to you. We will also provide mentoring, not only in the technical terms regarding PHP development, but also regarding business. So stay tuned for announcements soon. And with this, I conclude this presentation. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have learned. I hope you feel encouraged to continue to contribute with great packages, great tutorial articles, so we can make this site even better for the PHP community as a whole. On my behalf, I'd like to thank you for your attention, and next time we'll have even more great announcements to make. For now, that's all.